Welcome to The Right Gun.
Welcome back, everyone. Today this is a first shots video of the Shadow Systems CR920X, but before we get into this, please like, subscribe, and share. Help me grow this channel and the community. So if you're a fan of Glock or Shadow Systems, you will know that the CR920X is a 43X sized pistol. We're going to take this to the range, and then we're going to bring it back and we're going to look at it in comparison with its little brother, the CR920. But first, let's get it out to the range and get some rounds through it. So you can see here, roughly the same dimensions. I'm not going to put it next to my 43X. I will just tell you that this is the holster for my 43X and it fits perfectly. And so I talked about 15 rounds. So here you are, nickel plated 15 round mag. Slides out nice and free. And we're going to shoot this thing. Shadow Systems does recommend a 200 round break-in period. And if you saw my CR920 video, you will know that in those first 200 rounds, it was a jam or a misfeed or something about every other round. So real quick, what's in the box? I guess I should say this since it is a first shot. It comes with 2 magazines, 15 rounds each. You know, if you've seen a Shadow Systems, they come in a soft kind of tactical range bag. Just give you a little overview of it. You know, they have the barrel there, the designs on the barrel. These front slide serrations, really quite aggressive. Looks really, really good. The texture right here, I like an aggressive texture, so that doesn't bother me at all. Nice kind of flat face trigger there. Aluminum magazine release, so the plastic ones wouldn't wear away with the aluminum mag here. Yeah, so let's get some rounds in this and let's see how it does. And we'll be using Winchester white box here. So I went with a more standard factory load here. Normally I use Freedom Munitions, love Freedom Munitions. I don't get paid or sponsored by them in any way. I just think they have a great product and that's what I shoot almost exclusively. So if anybody from Freedom Munitions is listening and they want to sponsor me, yeah, that'd be cool. But you know, shameless plug there. So this is what we'll be shooting today. So if we have any feeding issues, we will see it. So this is literally the first magazine, CR920X, the Winchester white box, 9mm, 115 grain. And we will hope that it is not like my first experience with the CR920. Here we go. We're just gonna go nice and slow for these first 15 rounds. Not bad. I like it. I like it. I love my Glock 43X. I will say, I love my Glock 43X. I'm still trying to get a little warm on the CR920, but this first magazine from the 920X, ooh, it's all right. We're gonna keep going here. We got 2 targets set up. I'm at about 8 to 9-ish yards. Metal targets, so I'm gonna go between the 2 here, see if I can do that. Missed a couple of them, but that's all right. Boy, I like this. I like this a lot. Still liking it. Oh, didn't lock back on that one. I'm just trying to aim off the front side post really quick here. It's pretty nice. Ooh, that thing's getting hot already. Nice and slow. Yeah, I am really liking this. Starting to see some of the oil come out. Really came well oiled. Probably drop some here in the underside of the slide here, just to keep it running nice. So I wasn't going to bore you with all 200 rounds. We'll get there. We're at about 170 right now. But yeah, my only complaint is, unlike the Glock 43X, which was my carry, love it. It was just old. I had so many rounds through it that it was either, you know, trade that in, which I know, along with a couple of other ones that I really never shot, and then just buy this thing, you know, with that trade in, which I did. I still think that was a good decision. But my only complaint so far is that with my Glock 43X, that always locked back when the slide was empty. You've seen it on video a couple of times where the slide just does not lock back, and maybe that will work itself out, but that is the only complaint I have with this thing right now. The recoil is pretty good. Seems like it's flat shooting. Just had this out at probably about 30-35 yards and was hitting 2 plates out there. So yeah, the only complaint I have is that it's not locking back every time. So again, don't know if that's something that'll work itself out, or just with how everything's packed in there so tight with the tolerances that sometimes the slide catch just does not engage. So keep you posted. So let's go over the internals real quick. You can see that there's no magazine, chamber is empty. A little more light on there, chamber is empty, and there is no ammunition anywhere near the table. So for the controls, aluminum mag catch, mag release, nice feature. You can see the trigger a little bit more aggressive than what you would get on a Glock, and the takedown lever here protrudes a little bit more, so it's kind of like the extended Glock controls that you could get aftermarket. Makes it a lot easier to take down. So here you are, barrel, guide rod. This is metal, it is not plastic, so a little bit more of an upgrade. You know, the slide with the funky slide serrations on there, I do like that. I think they did a good job with the aesthetics on this. It just looks very sleek. Really like these too. So yeah. It would be an honor to be shot by this. Just kidding. And then the texturing, a lot more aggressive than you normally find on Glock. But I do like that. And then you got some thumb purchase here. If I had a complaint, I said it before, if I had a complaint, the slide catch sometimes does not activate. I don't know if it's just because the tolerances are so tight, and that will, you know, that will sort itself out over time. Don't know. If I had one complaint, No, that would be it. That guide rod, the spring on the guide rod, very stiff. A lot more powerful than the comes in a standard Glock. So just be notable of that. I don't know if you know, that break-in period, if that's what causes it, but yeah. So anyways, you can see accessory mount for light laser, and obviously milled for optics. So, as far as holsters are concerned, this is the holster that I use for my 43X. Nice, tight fit. It's in there. You hear it does lock into place. So all of your gear for your 43X should work with the CRs. And so even here's the regular CR. So locks in there. So, you know, bonus on that one. But yeah, really like how this feels. So you can see here that the details are very comparable. Slide length, everything is all the same. The only difference is really just in the hand grip. And that does make a difference. So this is the flush fit mag with the pinky extension on there. You can see that this is just right there. Now, CR920X, you know, again, it is the Glock 43X frame, so it has basically the full-size grip. One guy commented that this was what the Glock 43X should have been. And here's the other, with the CR920, here is the other magazine edition. So it does give you that full grip, but my pinky still feels pretty smashed over here. Whereas, again, on this, it's just right there. It's a little bit more comfortable. Length difference, none. Width, none. Really, the only way you can tell is just these different slide serrations from the Elite to the Warrior Poet here. I have to say, had initial problems with this one. Don't know if it was the ammo or not, but yeah, I'm quickly become I'm quickly becoming a Shadow Systems fan. I do love my Glocks, love my 43X, but I just, you know, that and a couple other ones, I just couldn't afford to do this without trading a couple in, and I don't think it was a mistake. Normally I'm not into trading in guns, but I don't think it was a mistake. So after the initial trouble with this one, and I will link that video in here, really started to like it. Just, you know, for deep cover you could do this, or deep concealment, excuse me, you could do this, but yeah, I wanted something a little bit more with the grip. Saw this, just came out new, and so since it was based on the 43X platform, which I loved, yeah, had to do it, and not a disappointment at all.